So I'm just relaxing in my bed because I had, like, the dumbest morning ever. I had my dog up here with me last night in my room because my mom was complaining that I didn't take him out enough and that he needed to go out, even though he'd been out like 4 times and he'd gone to the bathroom every single time. You know why he did that? Because he's properly trained to go to the bathroom when you take him out. Like, I specifically trained him to go to the bathroom in this one spot, and they always pass that spot, so he always goes in that spot. So, this morning he woke me up, went downstairs. I just kind of, like, let him downstairs and then followed him because, you know, it's rude just to let the dog downstairs and let everybody else down there deal with him. So then I go down there and my mom's all like, "Oh, you have to take him out." I'm like, "No, he has to eat first. He doesn't go before he eats." And then she's like, "No, if you don't take him out, he's gonna go all over the floor." And I'm just like, okay, great, whatever. But I was still half asleep, and I was in my pajamas, so I just laid down on the couch, and she left. She's like, "Alright, you take him out this morning, and then I'll take him out in the afternoon when I come back, because I don't have time to do it right now." And I was like, fine, because that's what I was planning on doing anyway, so alright. So then my dad comes in, and he's like, "Hey, it's time to take the dogs out now," and he's all dressed. He's got, like, a white shirt on, and shorts and shoes already, so he's like, "I'm gonna get Holland, you get Theo," and Theo's my dog, so I was like, okay, fine. So I popped up, and I was like, he was like, "Let's go now," and I was like, oh, now? I'm wearing, like, no bra. I've got, like, a Tinkerbell, sleep shirt on, and, like, fuzzy, like, winter pajama pants with, like, snowflakes on them, because it was freezing in here the other day. So I'm, like, half asleep still, and I'm just like, okay, why not? Like, we'll be out there for 5 minutes anyway. So we go out there, and, you know, Theo's, like, following him around, like, "I want to walk with them, and I'm just like, okay, cool, fine, walk with them, whatever. And then he does his business, and I'm just like, okay, cool, well, I'm gonna go back now. And my dad's like, "Oh, here, take another doggy bag in case he goes on the way back." And I'm like, he's not gonna go on the way back between here and the house, because it's only, like, one house away. He does his business, like, our house is, like, the second to last one on the corner, and then on the corner there's this big old empty space, so it's not even, like, an actual house. It's, like, a big old empty space in this space that there would be a house. So he goes over there, and I'm like, he's not going to do anything between the time it takes to walk back. So I walk back with him, and I get to the door, and the door is locked. And I'm like, okay, I just have to wait for Dad to come back now, because he has the key, because he locked it this morning. Why? I don't know. We have somebody still in the house, but he's deaf, so he can't answer the door. And he's asleep. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. I'll just wait for Dad to come back, because Holland should do his business pretty quickly and stuff. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. I waited over half an hour. And I'm in my pajamas, sitting on the step of my house, and my neighbors are all, you know, going about their day. You know, waking up, getting out into the car, driving past, walking their dogs in clothing. And it's hot outside. It's like in the 90s, and I'm sweating, and my dog is a pug. He has a short nose and a thick coat, and it's hot outside. Even just standing around, if we're in the sun, it was awful. There's no shade. We don't have a porch or anything like that. And I was sweating, and I wasn't wearing a bra, and my shirt was sticking to my boobs. And it was awful. And I was just like, what the frick is taking him so long? You're walking the dog. Why is it taking you so freaking long to walk the dog? Like, do you walk the dog half an hour every freaking morning? Like, what the heck? So So I get up, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm basically walking around naked outside in the fucking neighborhood. So I get up and I have the dog with me, and I walk around the corner and I can see my dad all the way down the street. He's just standing there, he's like looking at Holland like, what are you doing? Like, oh my gosh, Holland, what's going on? I'm just like, what the frick is going on? And of course it's like almost 9 right now, so this was like 8:45. It's been like an hour almost. Like, I started this video like 5 minutes ago, and I got in like 5 minutes before that, if that. So yeah, it was like 8:45. That's an hour. Freaking hell. I'm me just like waiting around. Oh, it's so hot. I was sweaty. It was gross. So yeah, I walked down the street. My sleep clothing are sticking to my sweaty body. I'm not wearing a bra. Everything's jiggling. Whatever. I'm walking my dog. It's my freaking neighborhood. I'm walking my dog in the morning because my dad asked me to. And there he is. And I get up to him and I'm like, what is taking so long? And he's like, oh, Holland wanted to go for a swim. Holland was swimming. Yeah. Okay, so I was waiting for their dog to swim and I was sweating my ass off. In the heat. Practically naked. Whatever. So I grabbed the keys from him and I yelled at him for a little bit. I'm like, yeah, this is the situation. I'm walking around naked, basically. I mean, it's more naked now than it was this morning, because this morning my clothes didn't stick to my body. Now they're sticking to my body. But you know what? If other people can go around walking around without a bra and everything, it's not like I have huge boobs. But if other people can go around walking without a bra, I can too. It's the whole thing, like going braless or whatever. But I want to do it when I choose to do it. Like, okay, yeah, going outside for like 5 minutes, that's how long it took for my dog to do his business. 5 minutes is a lot different than being outside for half an hour tromping around like 2 or 3 blocks in the neighborhood. Like, there's a reason I chose to turn back, and that's because I wasn't prepared to go a block away from my house with no bra on, in my pajamas. So, yeah, that was my morning. Got back. I'm not feeding the dogs. I'm done for the day. Excuse me. I'm done.